We stand at a crossroads. Before us lies the path of comfort, familiar and safe. It beckons us with promises of ease, of a life lived within the lines. Yet something stirs within us, a yearning for something more, a desire to reach our full potential. This other path, the path of growth, calls to us too. It is a path less traveled, fraught with challenges and uncertainties. This path demands sacrifice. It asks us to confront our fears, to push beyond our limits, to give up something precious in pursuit of something greater. But what is sacrifice really? Is it merely deprivation? Or is it an investment, a conscious choice to relinquish something good for something extraordinary? To answer this, we must delve into the heart of sacrifice, to understand its ancient roots and its profound impact on our lives. Since the dawn of humanity, sacrifice has been woven into the fabric of our existence. Ancient cultures recognized its power, incorporating it into their rituals and beliefs. From the offerings made to appease the gods to the warriors who laid down their lives for their people, sacrifice was not seen as a burden, but as a sacred act. These ancient practices, though seemingly distant, hold a mirror to our modern lives. While we may no longer offer animal sacrifices or embark on perilous pilgrimages, the essence of sacrifice remains unchanged. It is about letting go, surrendering something we hold dear to gain something even more valuable. This value may not always be tangible. It might be the satisfaction of achieving a long-held dream, the peace that comes from overcoming a personal challenge, or the quiet joy of living a life true to our values. Whatever form it takes, the transformative power of sacrifice remains constant. In our modern world, comfort has become a double-edged sword. We are surrounded by conveniences designed to make our lives easier, more enjoyable. Technology connects us instantly, entertainment is readily available, and creature comforts abound. Yet this pursuit of comfort can come at a cost. The human brain is wired to seek pleasure and avoid pain. This natural instinct, while essential for survival, can also keep us trapped in our comfort zones. We become so accustomed to ease that the thought of discomfort, of struggle, becomes anathema to us. But here lies the paradox. True growth, real fulfillment, lies beyond the boundaries of our comfort zones. It is in the struggle, in the sacrifice, that we discover our true strength, our resilience, our capacity for greatness. Sacrifice is the currency of achievement. It is the price we pay for reaching our full potential, for living a life of purpose and meaning. It is not about deprivation, but about strategic investment. Every goal we set, every dream we dare to chase requires sacrifice. It might be sacrificing leisure time to hone our craft, foregoing instant gratification for long-term rewards, or even letting go of relationships that no longer serve our growth. The beauty of sacrifice lies in its transformative power. It has the ability to reshape our priorities, to refine our character, and to propel us towards a life that is both meaningful and fulfilling. It is in the act of giving up that we truly discover who we are and what we are capable of becoming. The concept of sacrifice seems counterintuitive. Why give up something we value? In letting go, we create space for something greater. This principle is echoed in nature. Trees shed leaves to survive winter. In spring, they burst with life. The same is true for us. Throughout history, the act of sacrifice has often been associated with religious or spiritual practices. Ancient civilizations made offerings to their deities seeking favor or atonement. These offerings were often material possessions, livestock, or even in some cases, human lives. While the outward forms of sacrifice may have evolved, the underlying principle remains relevant. In our modern lives, the sacrifices we make are often less tangible, more internal. We sacrifice our time, our energy, our desires in pursuit of something greater than ourselves. We sacrifice instant gratification for long-term goals, choosing to delay pleasure and endure discomfort in the present for the sake of a more fulfilling future. We sacrifice unhealthy habits and limiting beliefs, choosing to break free from the chains of our past conditioning and embrace the possibility of personal transformation. In a world of instant gratification and endless distractions, the path of least resistance can be incredibly tempting. We are bombarded with messages that tell us to choose comfort, to seek pleasure, to avoid pain at all costs. This constant barrage can make it difficult to choose the path of sacrifice, the path that demands effort, discipline, and a willingness to embrace discomfort. Yet, it is precisely this path, the path less traveled, that leads to true fulfillment. The easy path, while initially appealing, ultimately leads to a dead end. It is a path devoid of challenge, of growth, of the deep satisfaction that comes from pushing beyond our perceived limitations. It is a path that leaves us feeling empty, unfulfilled, and ultimately unfulfilled. The most profound sacrifices are often not the grand gestures, but the small daily choices that shape the course of our lives. It is the decision to hit the gym instead of hitting the snooze button, to work on our passion project instead of scrolling through social media, to choose a healthy meal instead of giving in to cravings. These seemingly insignificant choices, when made consistently over time, have the power to transform us. They are the building blocks of discipline, of resilience, of the unwavering commitment required to achieve our goals. The true cost of inaction is not what we lose, but what we fail to gain. It is the unrealized potential, the unfulfilled dreams, the life we could have lived if only we had been willing to make the sacrifices necessary to achieve them. Our minds are fascinating labyrinths, wired for survival but often resistant to growth. We crave comfort and the familiar, yet these desires can become traps, holding us back from our true potential. This is the comfort paradox. Our brains, shaped by evolution, seek pleasure and avoid pain. This instinct guided our ancestors towards food, shelter, and safety. In the modern world, it can lead to complacency. We become so accustomed to ease that embracing discomfort becomes unbearable. The real battle for success takes place while within our own minds. It is a battle against our own tendencies, against the siren song of comfort. To break free, we must understand the psychology behind it. True satisfaction lies beyond our comfort zones. The good news is that our brains are remarkably adaptable. Just as we can train our bodies, we can train our minds to embrace discomfort and seek out challenges. This rewiring process is key to unlocking our full potential. Gradually expose ourselves to discomfort. This could involve taking cold showers, trying a new workout routine, or speaking up in a meeting. Start small and gradually increase the intensity. As we step outside our comfort zones, our brains adapt. What once felt daunting becomes manageable. We develop a tolerance for discomfort and mental toughness. In the relentless pursuit of success, we often overlook the most valuable currencies we possess, time and energy. These finite resources, once spent, can never be replenished, yet we squander them freely, seduced by distractions and trivial pursuits. Every decision we make represents an investment of our time and energy. To live a fulfilling life, we must carefully choose where to allocate these precious resources. This requires assessing our priorities and making difficult choices. Sacrificing time and energy may mean declining social invitations and setting boundaries. By investing wisely, we propel ourselves towards a life of purpose and achievement. In a world saturated with instant gratification, the concept of delayed gratification can seem like a relic of the past. We are constantly bombarded with messages urging us to indulge our desires and seek immediate pleasure. Yet it is this ability to delay gratification that distinguishes lasting success. Delayed gratification is the seed of future success. It is the willingness to forego immediate rewards for greater achievements. By investing time and resources in long-term pursuits, we plant seeds for future harvest. Discomfort, often perceived as something to be avoided, is in reality a catalyst for growth and transformation. It is in those moments when we step outside of our comfort zones, when we challenge our limits and push beyond our perceived boundaries, that we discover our true potential. Embracing discomfort does not mean seeking out pain or suffering. It simply means developing a willingness to tolerate temporary discomfort in pursuit of a greater goal. It means recognizing that growth rarely occurs within the confines of our comfort zones. That true transformation often requires us to confront our fears and challenge our limiting beliefs. This could involve anything from having difficult conversations to taking on new responsibilities, from learning a new skill to facing our fears head-on. The key is to view discomfort not as an obstacle but as an opportunity for growth, a signpost pointing us in the direction of our true potential. Nelson Mandela's unwavering resolve. Nelson Mandela, synonymous with resilience and the triumph of the human spirit, stands as a towering example of sacrifice. His journey, marked by decades of imprisonment, is a testament to the extraordinary heights reached when personal ambition is surrendered to a greater cause. Mandela understood that true freedom could only be achieved through sacrifice and a steadfast refusal to compromise his principles. His unwavering resolve ignited a fire in the hearts of millions, inspiring countless others to join the struggle for a just society. Silicon Valley sacrifices, building empires on a foundation of fortitude. The gleaming towers of Silicon Valley often obscure the human stories of sacrifice that underpin their creation. Entrepreneurs like Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, and Elon Musk sacrificed comfort, stability, and personal relationships to push the boundaries of innovation. Marie Curie, Albert Einstein, and Leonardo da Vinci sacrificed health, stability, and recognition to revolutionize their fields. Their relentless pursuit of knowledge and willingness to challenge norms laid the groundwork for future innovations. And everyday heroes, extraordinary choices. Single parents, volunteer doctors, and dedicated teachers make profound sacrifices daily, often unnoticed. Their actions are a testament to love, compassion, and the transformative power of education. Stories of sacrifice remind us that true greatness often comes from surrendering our own comfort for something larger. They inspire us to make difficult choices and unlock our full potential. Identifying the barriers, a candid self-assessment. Before unlocking our full potential, we must identify the barriers that stand in our way. Reflect on your life. What consistently sabotages your efforts? Procrastination, fear of failure, or comfort? Dismantling these barriers requires honesty, courage, and commitment. Lasting change often results from small, consistent choices, micro-sacrifices. These small changes, like choosing discipline over indulgence, compound over time, generating significant returns. Cultivating discipline, the engine of lasting change. Discipline is the engine of lasting change, connecting aspirations with actions. Establish clear goals, break them into manageable steps, and seek accountability. Discipline is not about perfection, but learning and recommitting to your goals. Our sacrifices create a ripple effect, inspiring those around us. By living a life of purpose and commitment, we unlock our potential and motivate others to do the same. What will you sacrifice to step into your full potential? This choice requires honesty, courage, and commitment to growth. Your sacrifices can inspire and create a lasting legacy. Imagine your life as a thread in a vast tapestry, influencing its fabric. Your sacrifices can add purpose, meaning, and lasting impact. What story will your thread tell? The choice is yours. The journey of 1,000 miles, as we have learned, begins with a single step. But it is not enough to merely take that first step. We must do so with intention, with clarity, and with an unwavering belief in our own capacity for growth and transformation. The path ahead may not always be easy. There will be challenges to overcome, obstacles to navigate, and moments when we are tempted to turn back to the familiar comfort of our old ways. But it is in these moments of challenge, in the crucible of discomfort, that our spirits are forged, our resilience is tested, and our true potential is revealed. Let us embrace the journey with open hearts and courageous spirits. Let us support one another along the way, offering encouragement, accountability, and a reminder that we are not alone in this pursuit of a life well lived. The power to unlock your full potential, to create a life of purpose and meaning, resides within you. It is a birthright available to each and every one of us. This power is not sought outside ourselves, but emanates from within, fueled by our passions and values. The journey begins now with a single choice. Embrace the power of sacrifice and step outside your comfort zone. The choice is yours.